Now, what say we go around the entire NFL and dip into some gridiron gravy?
Dip it and rip it.
We'll start with potentially sad news for one Alec Medford. Jordan Tyson had to exit today's practice early with a hamstring issue. No! So, hopefully, it will end up being minor. The team said they will most likely know more about Tyson's status tomorrow. But again, much like with Hunter Green, sometimes you go and get that second opinion and it doesn't work out for you. But hopefully it is not a serious deal.
Soft tissue is the concern with him. Like that's the, and maybe it's just stretching and hydrating, Maybe that's it. Maybe that's all he needs to do.
I mean, one can hope. He'll eat a banana and be good to go.
Get that man some Pedialyte right now. He's going to be my wide receiver 4 this year. I need him.
Oh, okay.
Not right.
Still drafting
him.
Huh?
Interesting.
Oh, man, that's actually going to work into one of my NFL overreaction to reality. I like that. Chuba Hubbard is now considered week to week with his own hamstring injury. On the preseason front, Patrick Mahomes will not play on Saturday. However, Josh Allen and the Bills starters will play in the preseason opener against the Panthers. Now,
whole game?
I doubt that, seriously. I want to shout out Matt Hasselbeck because he has become part of a group that is looking for a way to get more accurate diagnoses on CTE for living people.
Okay.
Because that is one of the good things is you've been able to study the brain of people who have CTE. A lot of people have donated their brain to science and everything like that. So they are now seeking for better ways to figure out those diagnoses and what to look for and how to spot it in brain imaging for people that are still alive. So obviously you hope that is successful.
Yeah, right now there's rule-out testing, your medical history and symptoms, but your symptoms are are very similar to a lot of other things.
Right.
So to be able to be sure of that, there's right now definitely when you're dead, they can figure that out.
Yeah.
But I love this and I hope there's more push for it and I hope they can figure that out.
Now on the flip
I do have
Go
a
ahead.
question though. Will that then, if they have that, do you think that anybody would say we now require players each year to go get this testing done in the off season?
I don't, because I think they'll say, or you can sign this waiver. And
that's what players...
I don't know.
Dude, because it's on both sides, right? It doesn't really affect the team
Yeah.
whenever the player's retired.
Right.
That doesn't matter to them anymore.
Sure.
But whenever they're playing, it wouldn't affect the team, so they would be like, we don't need you to do it. That's fine. But the player would probably want to do it for some reason, or maybe he wouldn't because that's going to cause... That could be a reason he's not signed.
See, and that's the thing. I just wonder about the ignorance is bliss thing. Because, even in our regular life, people will wait to go to the doctor because they're like, oh, something could be wrong. And you're like, but that's why you should go to the doctor.
Catch it early.
Yeah, I've been guilty of that as well. All right, so let's go from the flip side of that to somebody who I do not necessarily wish the best for, just in terms of on-field success. Jaden Daniels. Is Jaden Daniels a little bit of a B? So Jaden Daniels has sent a cease and desist to LSU after they made they insulted him so hard by saying somebody else could wear his number 5. Oh, my goodness. He won the Heisman Trophy there, and people close to him are complaining that he is not getting the Joe Burrow treatment. Now, of course, a pretty big difference between the two is what, Corey?
National championship.
LSU had 3 losses and finished 12th in Jaden Daniels' Heisman season, which was still freaking awesome. But it's been 3 years since anybody has had that number. They allowed sophomore cornerback DJ Pickett to wear it. When Daniels became aware of this, he sent a cease and desist of any name and likenesses that they are now allowed to use. Here is an actual statement from his actual spokesperson. The Daniels family is deeply disappointed and feels profoundly disrespected by LSU's decision to give Jaden's number to another player. Jaden and his family had every reason to believe that this number would remain a meaningful part of his LSU legacy and would be honored and protected in recognition of his extraordinary contributions to the university. That's a real thing that they really put out.
Acting like Buc-ee's, bro.
Good point.
I saw a picture just a minute ago that said Jaden Daniels has sent a cease and desist to Five Guys for using the number 5. And I'm just like,
That is very clever. I like it.
I looked it up real quick, Kevin. There are 5 players in LSU history who have their number retired.
Okay.
Only one number is permanently out of circulation. I don't know which one. I think it's Billy Cannon is number 20.
Okay.
But other than that, like, they don't have Joe Burrow's number retired, but I guess they're just saying, hey, you're not wearing that right now.
And you didn't win a national title. That just feels like the softest of the soft things you've ever heard.
And guess what? Joe's been to a Super Bowl since. Like, there's a level that he's gotten to that you haven't yet. So
Yes.
And when you win a championship, you live forever. When you don't, when you win a Heisman, people are like, he was really great.
Somebody else gets to wear your jersey. All right, let's power rank the NFL power rankings going into the first real slate of NFL preseason games. Finishing in last place for now, number 32, the Miami Dolphins, followed by the Las Vegas Raiders, the New York Jets, the Washington Commanders, and astonishingly enough, you still have to go through the Browns and the Giants until you get to the Cardinals at 26.
Let's go.
Do you really think the Arizona Cardinals are going to be better than at least 6 NFL teams this year?
Dude, first off,
Taking into account that win over the Cowboys.
they played in the Hall of Fame game, so they already have a leg up.
Didn't they lose?
But they played in it.
Okay.
Kevin, you know how good teams are that year. Go back and look at the Cowboys season.
They were not that great that year.
Don't worry about that. Secondly, they have Carson Beck throwing no-look passes out there. So I don't even know why you're questioning this right now.
Yeah.
Do you know why you're questioning it?
Yeah, because I think they'll win 3 games or less. Now, where do you think the Cowboys are in the NFL.com preseason power rankings?
I think it's that time of year where the Cowboys are hyped up. So I'm going to put them in the top 13.
Ooh.
They're better than middle of the pack. I'd say 12, right outside of 10. Yeah, right outside of the top 10, somewhere at like 12.
Alec, would you be the Dallas Cowboys at higher or better or worse than 12?
Worse. They are right in the middle.
Oh, you fool.
What?
Not this time, because it's the best time to be a Cowboys fan, the time before they play the games. The Dallas Cowboys are number 11 in the NFL.com power rankings. From 10, it goes like this: Bears, Texans, Bengals, Jags, Ravens at 6. And then the top 5 is the Bills, then the Eagles, then the Seahawks.
What? They just won the Super Bowl.
Then the Broncos at 2, and the Los Angeles Rams at 1. So it feels like I kind of like the pseudo alternate universe that the NFL is like, this should have been the Super Bowl. Give me the Rams at 1 and the Broncos at 2. So there's your first edition, a quicker edition of Power Ranking, the NFL Power Rankings. With a K&C Masterpiece.